as I said earlier, these four codes are hugely pro-worker. There are a number of specific measures which are there in these four codes. One, that there is a mandatory appointment letter, which means that every worker will have a written proof of his being on the rolls. So it gives a sense of security and ensures formalization and thereby availability of all the statutory benefits. Second, minimum wage. The minimum wage was earlier applicable only to scheduled industries. So large sections of workers were not covered by the minimum wage stipulation. Now all workers will have a statutorily guaranteed minimum wage. Third, these codes introduced for the first time the concept of a floor wage to reduce disparities across states and promote standard of living. Fourth, earlier there was no concept of timely wage payment. Now that's a huge thing for those who are earning less comparatively less amounts to get their wages on time. So now by law the employers will have to pay wages on time, daily or weekly or monthly. It will be huge relief for the workers. Overtime. Now the workers have the option, the employers also, to have overtime, but when you do overtime you get paid at twice the usual or the normal rate. And then by simplifying licensing and registration, you are promoting formalization. So that again is a huge benefit for large section of workers who are currently in the unorganized sector and therefore outside the formalized sector. Then there are a number of other things like free annual health checkup, canteen facilities, allowances if they are in excess of 50% of the wage, then they will be added to the wage so that the benefits like gratuity and the maternity benefits they get and the provident fund, they all get enhanced. So then there are a host of measures in these codes which will enhance the welfare of workers, will give them greater benefits.